Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind time all the time. Well, we're going to grind for raw materials. We're going to do some planetary exploration. And first, to those that probably are not excited that I'm brought in a second game, No Man's Sky. Yeah, I mean, it does definitely take some time of my time. So I'm able to do less Elite Dangerous videos, but that's a pretty incredible game. I enjoy it. And people I know that are gamers love it, and it's very good. I admit, it's got a lot of really good things in it. And I've recorded some missions. Now their missions. The Nexus missions might be closer to the Elite Dangerous missions. I haven't run any of those yet, but I mean they could, but just the regular game missions is more like tasks, just to build your experience. So the next video that I want to do for No Man's Sky will be missions, and the one after that one's the anomaly. Now that is really a cool part of the game. You get a lot of new technology in that, so that's pretty neat. And I surrounded my base with landing pads, and instead of just the wood planks, because you couldn't get the ships when you call them, you summons them to land on that. And I still might have that issue with the landing pads, but you can go over to the landing pad. There's a screen. You can tell it to bring over that ship, and it will. It's pretty neat. So we're going to do missions and the anomaly. And we need to grind for credits and materials over there, just like we do here. But we're going to do this planetary exploration, and I'm hoping to do an asteroid mining for Elite Dangerous also. To try to do my best, because I'm learning No Man's Sky, it takes so much longer to make a video, because I don't know what's going to happen next. I have to just record it and then overlay commentary over top of it, because it's easier to tell the story after the fact than if you have no clue going into the story. So that's kind of the situation. So let's get started. We're going to A13A planet in the system that we've been going to. If you would, look to the bottom right of the screen and press that subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I produce more videos, and eventually it helps me with YouTube.
Landing gear retracted. Landing coupler disengaged. Follow the greens on your way out.
And we need to add to our storage server where we can store all these videos. And in the description there's ways that you can donate, and we could really use the donations, because our finances have taken a complete beating this year. Underneath the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where there's over 730 more videos for you to watch.
Frameshift drive charging.
And on our YouTube channel, in the About sections, you'll see ways of contacting us. There's an email address there that you can use to send us a private email. But we'll try to put 2 Elite Dangerous videos today together. Everything's a try nowadays. Because yes, No Man's Sky has taken up a whole lot of time. And we do have a scoop on this guy. And this cutter. But The one thing I can say about it, doing the planetary exploration in live, at least it helps our material gathering. Because we get to keep this stuff until we spend it. And we're really good about spending it. We're able to do an asteroid mining video. I'll have to check and see which hotspot we hit the last time, so we don't do the same one over again. But I did check the title of the previous video for planetary exploration to make sure we were hitting the right one, and where we're going is the moon that our fleet carrier initially orbited. And in No Man's Sky, when you're doing asteroid mining, it's kind of funny because I can make more money asteroid mining in No Man's Sky than anything else I can do there to make credits. Which is kind of the opposite here in Elite Dangerous. Not as good as some at asteroid mining, but in No Man's Sky I seem to do pretty well with it. I've bought pretty much all that I have from asteroid mining. Where in Elite Dangerous I've bought about everything I have from cargo missions. They have missions so far that I've done in No Man's Sky, but they're not cargo missions, they're task missions. More of experience task missions. Yeah, we look for the sunny side of things, the bright side. And that's kind of what we're doing again here. And just take in consideration my humor is really bad.
Orbital flight engaged.
Now in No Man's Sky, when I get to the point I understand most of the things that's going on, I won't have to spend as much time on it. So then I can do more Elite Dangerous videos again. It's just trying to get a grasp of No Man's Sky as quickly as possible. Because I've gone from knowing nothing. Is this landing? I put the landing gear down before we do our look around because it's probably best because it probably slows us down. It acts as if there's an atmosphere when you put the landing gear down. We are still dropping pretty fast. Not dangerously, but we are dropping pretty fast. Cis alternate. Cis alternate. Got to slow our descent down. I'm going to have to go ahead and land. They didn't like us doing the look around. I don't know how much slower it wants us to get. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I see what the problem was. My forward. I was still going forward. That's why I was saying slow down. Cis down. See what we can find. Collect as much material as we can within the hour. I do try to keep the videos no more than an hour. And it just has to do with how busy I am, which lately I've just been terribly busy. Cis dark. Cis, ship.
Ship dismissed.
And there she goes. She goes into orbit, and we call her back when we get ready. And boy, I can tell I'm doing two different games because I keep hitting the wrong things on the controller because the games are just totally different. But I have to admit, I really like No Man's Sky. I really, really like it. It's amazing how much I like it. And that's why I keep mentioning every video. Yeah, the lights are off. That Steam, the last I looked, which was this last week, has No Man's Sky for $29.99, I think it is, so it's right at $30. Instant-gaming.com has it for $20, and G2A.com has it for $22. I would really, and I don't get paid by No Man's Sky, but I really recommend it. Plus, you can watch our videos on it, so. You can watch our videos anyway, even if you don't buy the game. And I'd recommend that. And again, I'm not an expert at the game yet. I'm still learning. So I don't do commentary up front. I do it after the fact, so I have a little better idea of what I was doing. Now, eventually, like Elite Dangerous, yeah, I've played it so many hours that, you know, it's no problem. It didn't blow up as soon as I thought it would. So, you know, I can do the commentary at the same time because I know what to expect. Well, No Man's Sky, I do not know what to expect. So it's just best that I overlay the audio. So it's kind of weird. When I overlay it, it's not as natural. Which is not natural anyway for me, but it's even worse when I overlay. I wish I had the time to do 6 Elite Dangerous videos and 3 No Man's Sky videos every day, but I just don't have the time to do that many. So the last about 3 days it's been like 1 of each, and this is the weekend, so I might can do two in one. 2 Elite Dangerous and 1 No Man's Sky, maybe. Just do as many as I can. You know, we're all scammering in Elite Dangerous for space legs, planetary personal bases, and landing on planets with atmospheres. Yeah, No Man's Sky's already got that. All of that. And it's incredible. So, well, I'm saying they got the content. Or they do now. I have heard from many people that said it was just as bad with No Man's Sky just not too long ago. But their last several updates, they've just poured in the content. And they say it's a completely different game than it was just a few years ago. So we're hoping Elite Dangerous follows that path too. Well, I'm waiting to hear when they're going to release the fleet carriers into live. That's the news we're waiting on. And the space legs and the personal planetary bases and landing on planets with atmospheres has been pushed from December of 2020 now until the first part of 2021. So I'm hoping I can pretty well guarantee you we're going to always do Elite Dangerous videos. I don't see why we would ever stop doing them. I just don't see it. It's a good game. It could be great. There's a few issues that if you watch a lot of my videos, you know what they are. The interdictions, the stuck throttles, the mission critical message, and it pops up and kicks you out of the message board, and it's just to aggravate you, which they do a very good job, I have to admit. They're really good about aggravating me. So I wish it was a little more about making their player base happy instead of trying to frustrate them constantly. They're really good at frustrating their player base. Watch the Frontier forums. But most of the time they don't care. With the fleet carrier was the first time I had heard that they actually cared about what their player base thinks. And they made changes based on what the base wanted. It's like, what a concept. Oh, that's what people like me's been saying all along. Listen to the player base. If it was just me on certain things, then yeah, we could all chalk it up. It's just me. But it's not just me. I complain about the same thing everybody else complains about or the majority of the players, complain about. So I'm right there with them. But like I said, what's so great about this material we're collecting is going to help us in live. Because it is live. There's no beta. It went away. And there's no sunshine when it's gone. No, there's no sunshine when fleet carriers are gone. And I know, stop the singing. You're not good at it. Yeah. I hear you. And no, I don't dislike Elite Dangerous because of No Man's Sky. No, that's not it. That's time. I still like Elite Dangerous. Well, the majority of it. There's still a few parts that drive me nuts. But it's got such great potential. And that's what I always say. If they would just fix some of the stuff that drive the player base crazy, it could be so great. It could rank maybe up there with No Man's Sky. I think the last I had seen, No Man's Sky was ranked about 15th amongst all games, all computer games. And Elite Dangerous was like 73rd. That kind of tells you some things right there. Now again, No Man's Sky wasn't always there. It's only been lately. Their ranking has improved because of all the content that they've added. Yep, they've added tons of content. But that anomaly in No Man's Sky, that's crazy. But it sure brings in the pirates and the notorious, because you can have it spawn near the planet that your base is at, and I'm being scanned all the time now. And like they say, they can only scan what's on your ship, not what's on your body, not what's on your exosuit. So I keep when I'm asteroid mining, I transfer the gold, silver, platinum, that kind of stuff over to my exosuit every little bit, so the pirates can't see it. And I'll get out of there when they start circling. And yeah, you can usually lose them if you boost, because as you're asteroid mining, you can just boost a little ways and you'll lose them. Doesn't take long. And you mine some more and they'll show up, and you boost and mine some more. Now the mining is so much easier in No Man's Sky than it is in Elite Dangerous. And everything's pristine. Seems like everywhere you mine in No Man's Sky. I appreciate you coming along. Make sure you subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. You get notified when I produce more of these videos. Someday it'll help me with YouTube. And then I won't have to ask for donations. And underneath the video, that's where the donations comes in. You'll see ways to donate. We really need donations for storage. I don't want to have to erase the raw video in case we need to go back and rebuild one. But there's a chance. We're not getting enough, and I can't really afford it, so that we might have to remove that raw video. Ooh, let's see what kind of time we got. Maybe just a hair, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be pressed for time anyway. Sis, ship. Got to keep them just a hair bit shorter. Just where I have more time. See, if I come over to the rocks, maybe she won't try to land on me. But we'll try to get in an asteroid mining video. Sis down. We'll go back to new home. We'll pick up the mining cutter and we'll create video number 2 for today. Sis landing.
Landing gear retracted.
Sis left. Set our destination. That's where all my ships are currently. Because I don't get interdicted as much in Sothis as I do in Ceos. So I moved them. A better staging location. Is this alternate? It's awfully hot.
Frameshift drive charging.
That was a little bit better. And if you'll look under the video to the left, you'll see our YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG, where you will find over 730 more videos to watch. Including in the About section, you'll find ways to email us. I do like using the cutter when I can, when there's not as much interdictions, like planetary exploration in an uninhabited system or mining in an uninhabited system. Now some uninhabited systems, yeah, there's still a lot of pirates in some of them. So the one we go to is no pirates, so yep, that's the way I like it. Don't like being robbed. Nope. It's like if I went on a fishing trip and I got robbed all the time. It's like, well, I wouldn't go back there. Yeah, that's kind of the way it is here too. Sis left. So I'm going to drop this ship off. I'm going to grab the mining one. I'm going to go ahead and go do the mining video, and then I'm going to edit all of it. And I don't know how long that's going to take. But with 730 videos to watch, I mean, it's all within the last 5 months. There's plenty of videos.
Romeo Golf India. Landing permission will be granted upon request. Welcome
Sis
to
left.
Federal Starport, Commander. Request approved. Assigned to landing pad 02. Automated docking assist is now in progress.
And it would be really hard for me to believe that you've watched all 730 videos from beginning till end. So that's what I'm saying. You know, there's still plenty of videos to watch. You don't have to only watch the ones that I've produced in the last few days. I mean, there's 2 betas in there with the fleet carrier. There's plenty to watch. Maybe I'm not producing as many in the last few days. Again, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you'll come along for the next video where we do some asteroid mining in Elite Dangerous. Yesterday I created a asteroid mining, I think it was yesterday, it might have been the day before. Asteroid mining in both Elite Dangerous and in No Man's Sky.
Touchdown. Deploying ground services.
Grab the mining version of the cutter. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully you watch this next one where we go asteroid mining. So until then, thank you for watching.